Hi everybody, happy election day. I hope you went out and voted. We did ours early and put them in the ballot box. So now it's up to the world. But first today I wanted to talk about momentum and motivation and how to gain momentum and motivation. I know that this is something that is very difficult for a lot of the women that I work with, and we're not sure which comes first a lot of times. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the relationship between the two. Motivation is your why, while momentum is your how. So momentum is what keeps us going during a time when motivation might be a little bit sparse, and it's actually the little steps that we're taking each day that give us the results that we want. So that's what momentum is. So as you can see, momentum is actually a little bit more important than the motivation, because you can't have motivation without the momentum. So think about this. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be someone that's suffering less from anxiety? Maybe you want to be more driven. Maybe you want to procrastinate less out of fear. So just take a moment to think about that. And I'm going to give you an example briefly about how this all adds up with motivation and momentum. So fitness, I had a call coming through, so I just ended that. Hi, Heather. So I wanted to talk about fitness and how that's a huge thing, because this is a good example of how you can see the relationship between momentum and motivation. Everyone wants to be healthy. Some people want to be fit, but they don't want to probably do the work to be healthy, right? So think about it this way. Imagine your motivation and your why to be healthy is your future family, or the family that you have now. So you use this why to get you to go to the gym. So you're going to the gym and you work out for an hour and then you leave. And then the next day, you actually realize you overdid it. You're sore, you're not as motivated to go back, so you decide you're not going that day. And then the next day, you just lose all motivation. You're not going again that day. So do you think that that one day really mattered that much? That one day that you actually worked out? It's not going to build your muscles up. It's not going to make your posture better. It's not going to all of a sudden change the composition of your body or improve your heart health or anything like that, because it was just one day and 1 hour out of all the hours in the week. So it really didn't matter much. But imagine this. You break your goal down into bite-sized pieces. So that goal for this man that's going to the gym, or this woman that's going to the gym, they want to be healthy. So that's their goal. So the first day, you simply go to the gym and you sign up. The next day, you go to the gym, you walk for 5 minutes, and then maybe you leave. The next day, you go and walk for 10 minutes, and then maybe the next day you add in a weight or two, and it just keeps on building. So you become that person slowly. You become that healthy person slowly. That's the momentum, and momentum is what actually keeps you going. It's not the motivation that keeps you going. It's the action that you're taking, and that becomes your motivation. Motivation never comes before action, so just try and remember that moving forward if you're trying to get into a morning routine and you're struggling. So in terms of a morning routine, just get up and get started. I like to use the 5-second rule. If you look up Mel Robbins, she actually has a book on this called The 5-Second Rule, I believe. And you basically wake up, you're probably dragging your feet. You don't want to get started with whatever you have planned. It's just not exciting for you on a certain day. So just counting down 5 seconds, start by taking that first step out of bed. Before you know it, you'll be on a roll and you'll have your whole morning routine done. So it doesn't have to be a full-on morning routine bright and early. Those gratitudes that I mentioned in yesterday's live, you can start by just doing that every day for a week. Just writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day. That's more than enough. So you can do that and write those down. If meditation and breath work are something that you want to dabble into more and you want to begin, Don't try and do a 10-minute meditation right off the bat. Start with a 2-minute meditation and then just keep building from there. Maybe 2 minutes is all that you really feel comfortable doing for a long time. But imagine if you did that 2-minute meditation every single day for a year. Isn't that better than never starting? That's actually going to change your brain if you did a 2-minute meditation every single day for a year, more than just never doing it at all, just because you figured, I only have 2 minutes. So we talk ourselves out of taking that action based on our beliefs, as I've talked about a lot, but I'll continue talking about it so that it becomes easier to grasp as we go through these types of things. So drop your action to building your morning routine in the comments below if you're watching this. I'll put it in my IGTVs too. And drop your action to building your own momentum for your morning routine. And I'll check in with you later today and tomorrow. And I'll see you here again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to chat a little bit more for day 4, I believe, will be on tomorrow. So I hope you have a great election day and go out and vote.